Yo, what is going on guys, Neliq here, I hope you're all having a good day. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best walkthrough for the brand new Nightfall, the inverted Spire. This walkthrough is going to include a bunch of skips and just tips and tricks to help you get through the Nightfall and even get the Rat King if you're trying to do that. So let's get started. Alright guys, so as soon as we start the Nightfall, we're going to be jumping off the cliff here, getting on our Sparrow, and then boosting to the end of the map. Once we get to the end here, we're going to jump off, kill all enemies in this area. Once we have successfully done so, you will notice that we can now hack this pillar. Once we have hacked the pillar, we will now have a little jumping puzzle to complete. It's not that hard at all, it's just pretty straightforward. You just got to jump between each floating block. And then once we have gotten to the end, you will notice that there is a white booster pad in which we want to jump into, and it will send us to our next location. Once we have landed, we're going to run forward and eliminate all enemies in our path. Now, you don't have to necessarily kill everyone here, but it will make it easier for people who have never done this before. But if you want to do it really fast, you can just kill everyone on the right side, kill the snipers, and then you can just go ahead and sprint for the next booster pad. Once you have gone through that second booster pad, we're going to run around the corner here. As you can see on screen right now, just follow exactly where I go. And then once we finally come out the other end, I will jump down and you will notice in front of us there is a white glowing ring. That is not a booster pad this time. That is a time ring. Now the time rings are going to give you 30 seconds each time ring you collect. And as soon as you go through that first time ring, which you can see right next to me, you will activate a whole bunch of time rings in which you will have to jump through them before they all disappear. Now each time ring is going to give you an added 30 seconds. So what I suggest for you guys to do in this situation is leave one guy up the top next to the time ring, send the other two down to eliminate all the enemies, and then once the enemies are gone, the person that stayed at the top will jump through that first time ring, and then you can go ahead and get an extra like 3 minutes or so, or however many time rings you collect. So after you've killed the enemies and you've got all the time rings, we're going to be moving on from there. You should have at least picked yourself up another 2 minutes. Now moving on, you can see exactly where I'm going on screen once again. And this area is really simple. We only have to kill one person in this whole section. So we're just going to skip pretty much everything. Just follow where I go on screen. Now make sure you don't go too close to the enemies that you will be running past, because if they melee you, they could kill you instantly or they might knock you off the cliff. Now, I do take a bit of damage here, but I am tanking through it. It's not that hard at all. Kill that one guy that you just saw on screen. Jump to the bottom here. And then once we land, we're going to get our Sparrow back out once again. Boost forward where I'm going on screen. It's pretty simple just to follow the video, guys. But once we have gotten to the end here, this is our next fighting area. So jump off your Sparrow. And then what I want you to do, there's going to be a bunker on the left side and the right side. These bunkers will contain the drill officers in which we have to eliminate, but above those bunkers will be some snipers, so make sure you take them out, and then you can move on to the bunker, take out one of two drill officers. Once you've killed the first drill officer, just run to the other side of the map, and then once you've done that, you're going to go through the time rings once again. Once you've got the time that you need, we're going to run down, hit this console, and once this console has been activated, you will then be able to boost up to our next area. Once we are at the top of this area, there will be about 10 weak enemies that we have to eliminate. Very simple. Once they are eliminated, you will see that you have to jump off a ledge. Now, I want 2 of your teammates to stay at the very top here, and just one person has to jump down. There's going to be a console in which you have to activate. It's very noticeable if you're the one doing so. It will have a marker on it. Go up to it, activate it. Once it is activated, it's going to start capturing the area. Now, the people that stayed at the very top, all they have to do is dance. They can just do whatever they want. They're going to be capping the area. The person at the bottom, they can pretty much go and just jump off the cliff, commit suicide. They're going to be regrouped with your teammates, and you're all going to be at the top here, not wasting any ammo, but still capturing that point. Now, once that point has hit 100%, we're going to drop down, go through the other booster that we can see on screen right here. Now, this is the only booster in which we have to brace for landing, so make sure you use your jump pack or whatever you have to make sure you don't slam the ground hard and die. Get on your Sparrow, boost past these enemies. Following where I go on screen, once again, it's very simple, guys. We're doing a lot of skips here. Once you have hit the bottom, we're going to get on our Sparrow, boost past these enemies also. And then once we get to the bottom of the hill here, this will be our next time area. So this part is pretty hard. It's probably the hardest part of the Nightfall. It's just about dodging enemies and dodging those drills that are coming around in circles, while also collecting those time rings. Now, you can pretty much boost your Sparrow through here and not worry about time rings if you want to, but if you're struggling for time, then obviously you're going to have to be dodging everything. You will get used to it, don't worry. Then just follow where I go on screen. We're going to drop down, kill these harpies. Once these harpies are dead, it will then spawn the boss. Once the boss has spawned, you're just going to focus him. Do not worry about the adds that spawn. Just do as much damage as you can to him. He's going to flicker to different locations. Just keep dealing damage every time you see him. Once enough damage has been done, you will notice that the floor is disintegrating and you guys will drop down to another level. Once you guys have dropped down to that other level, the only thing that you have to worry about really is when he punches the ground, because when he punches the ground, it's going to activate some like lava. So the floor is lava. Jump in the air as soon as he hits the ground with his fist. Keep dealing that damage. He's going to just keep hitting the ground with his fist until eventually you've done enough damage once again. Floor's going to disintegrate. It's repeating itself. We're going to drop down to the next level, in which this is the final level. Once we are on the third level, we're going to destroy the adds that we can see right in front of us. The boss is going to spawn for the third and final time. Make sure that you got your heavy ammo ready, you got your super ready, because we're going to be going all out on this one. And then finally, once you've done enough damage, the boss will go down, the Nightfall will be over, you can collect your loot. Hopefully you get some exotics. I get really bad luck. I get blues all the time. But hopefully you're really lucky. You get those exotics. Hope it helped you out. Have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.